Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you doing? How did your Eid go? Well, in the spirit of celebration, we definitely have to bake something, right? So if you like to bake something delicious, scrumptious, luxurious, very elegant, but also easy, and something that is very foolproof, then stick around. But first, let's make a drink. So, the drink we'll be making is gonna be a summery drink. Smoothie-like, fresh-like. I don't know, let's see. Some frozen watermelon pieces in here. Because I love those colorful summery drinks. They're so cute and so beautiful. And I'm just like, yeah, why not? So, let's give it a blend. Here's one. And then I'm gonna take pineapple juice. I would just these. And I'm gonna blend them with a colorful drink. So, are we gonna do something unhealthy with all of these very healthy things? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Because why not? Okay, so we'll just use a club soda. Oh my god. I don't want to overspill, but look at this cuteness. Okay, you're gonna be our companion for our baking video. So let's bake. 100 grams of granulated sugar, 100 grams of butter that we're gonna be melting, 100 grams of all-purpose flour, and vanilla extract, and probably I'll be adding some lemon zest. 100 grams left. And I'm going to beat them for about 7 minutes. You know, I am a public speaker. And I spend a lot of time thinking and reflecting, how does public speaking or speaking in itself enrich a conversation, help someone, impact a person's lives, help me with my own growth. But little do I reflect upon silence and the importance of silence in our own contemplation and reflection, and sometimes introspection of our own being, and how can silence also play a huge role in growth as much as speaking does. I've been thinking about how silence in our faith and tradition have had some different meanings. In our culture, as an example, we say sukutu alamatul rida. It's like you're not going to be talking unless you have an opposition stance to take. And when I was thinking about it, and I read a quote last time that says silence can't be misquoted, because oh my god, if you say something, it's going to be distorted, taken out of context, and then people are going to talk about it. But if you're silent, it's not going to be misquoted. But when you hear sukutu alamatul rida, you're like, wait, that does not necessarily reflect my intentions. And we think of silence on the spiritual level or in the faith level. When Mary, has given birth to Isa, Salam, Jesus peace be upon him, she was ordered to observe silence. Because at that time, when she would come back, someone who has been serving faith for all her life, she would disappear and then come back with a baby. They would express their concerns, not necessarily their concerns only, but also their doubts about how pious Mary was. It requires patience and a lot of silence, you know. In response to the divine command, Mary took baby Jesus, peace be upon him, and then she went back to her home and family. And then they lashed out on her, because people would like a story. يا أخت هارون ما كان أبوك امرؤ سوء وما كانت أمك بغية. She demonstrated her commitment to silence, so she's not going to get back because she wouldn't want to protect herself in a way that is going to be taken out of context. So she simply pointed to baby Jesus. And for us in the Quran, the first miracle of Jesus, peace be upon him, is that he spoke as a baby. in order to protect his mother, to confirm his prophethood and to confirm his miraculous birth. And when he said, be kind to my mother, it means that he has defied all their ideas, thinking that, oh, Mary had the child with someone else. She basically bared a child on her own, which is a miraculous pregnancy and a miraculous birth. What do we understand from this is that silence is power. Silence is protection.
An eternity later.
Dry ingredients. And then I'm going to add this to my mixture. Okay. And silence is also a sign for reflection and contemplation. Zechariah, who was also taking care of Mary, peace be upon him, he also reached a certain point when he went to the temple and he wanted to ask God for an heir. He was worried about the faith, and then God told him that he's going to have a son of his own. And in this belief, Zechariah, peace be upon him, asked God to give him a sign. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, أَيَتُكَ أَلَّا تُكَلِّمَ النَّاسَ ثَلَاثَ لَيَالٍ سَوِيًّا. I am an old man and my wife is barren. And then God said, well, we just say be and it is. God could have given him any other sign, but in order for him to be able to contemplate and reflect on a spiritual level, it gave him a space of silence. You don't talk to anybody. Plays a huge, incredible role in meditation and prayer in any culture. So have you ever wondered why from the 5 prayers that we have per day, we have to pray some silently? So Dhuhr and Asr are prayed silently. The silent prayers are the ones that are midday, where everything out is in a bubble of activity, where everything out is loud, very hectic, and a lot is going on, right? But then when you go to the masjid, or when you have your prayer mat, you create a conductive environment of focus, because regardless of how loud everything is outside, regardless of how attractive everything seems to be outside, you are in a certain position where you are focusing on calming your heart, your spirit, your mind, aligning everything you have in order to perform that prayer. While it's the opposite when you are in Isha and Maghrib as an example, because everything outside is silent. Everything outside is calming down. It provides space for deep thinking, so you basically enhance your cognitive process in order to understand why, what, how these things are working. It also helps with stress reduction because silence counterbalances the noise outside. And it helps you reducing mental fatigue because when you are speaking, you are actually doing mental gymnastics. And I'm going to bake these for 9 to 11 minutes.